Hello everyone, welcome back to more of a great Ace Attorney. How's everyone? Hope you all doing well today. The starting soon screen was done by BD, link is in description below. And let's get started. Honestly think I saw nothing interesting in terms of news. My news has been covered, my Twitter feed's been covered by like nothing about drama of people I just don't care for, / already don't like, so I don't care. So it's just, all of them, my Twitter feed is, like, covered with it. I'm like, I really don't fucking care. I'll be honest. And I don't know why it keeps showing up. Unfortunately, I have no idea when the poor man burnt his wrist like that. With rare bombing mistake for Professor I wasted glasses and a toast. As far as I heard, the postmortem report shows no other possible cause of death besides of a gunshot. Now, if some other way a man's life can be taken without leaving a trace, please, do show me. But of course, this country's inferior investigation techniques probably won't pick up on it anyway. Wow! So condescending so quickly. But most captivating and beautiful testimony would go down in the Supreme Court's history. Thank you. Easy does it. I hope that's the last time I had to sully my lips with that coarse tones of your unbearing tongue. Unbecoming tongue. Oh, forgive me. Oh, I haven't insulted anyone. Oh. No. It's a delight merely to hear you speak, dear Lane. And it seems clearly from your testimony that this bullish talk of a victim's bone is utterly irrelevant. I'll be speaking to your country's Minister of Justice about what has happened here today. But Minister of Justice? May that irritating little boy of a student be given the harshest punishment possible. I'm on. Thanks. What's that, Prelvin? Well, you have forgotten. You had to forgive the irritation, Miss Brett, and put up with the cross-examination now. I expect you noticed this little bully of a student, as you put. It doesn't miss much. I'm sure I don't need to remind you, counsel, that this will be your first, final cross-examination of this trial. Fail to demonstrate any problems with this witness testimony, I'd be ruling on the case immediately. Is that clear? Yes, Your Excellency. Then you may proceed with a cross-examination. But his hand was on the steering wheel plate at least 3 whole seconds. You could have not have noticed that. Do you think so? Let me ask you something. Sorry? Ever since I arrived at this courtroom, and even still now, the fly on was unsightly black trouser of yours has been wide open. You could not have noticed, can you? Huh? What? Ah! The drawbridge has been down. Haha, what fun. Oh my god, I love that sprite so much. So smug. You haven't realized. I like the hair check too. That's a nice touch. The deal is absolutely white. Sorry if you hear the dogs barking. As you friend, you balanced me as well as yourself, Yusuke. Why didn't you tell me? Dr. Wilson was a true English gentleman. He chose an honorable silence over a vulgar scream. Can your tiny little brains imagine such a thing? Oh yes, I think my tiny brain can. Yes. Well, I can't. Anyway, I wish I could do like a better job of just like in my. I mean, I guess I could try to bring out like a British accent when she's quote unquote speaking in English, but I don't think I can do a good enough British accent. As he testified before you, drinking carbonated water, is that right? Dr. Wilson was only permitted to drink water over time, if you remember. Which explains why he ordered that drink, correct, William? Exactly as you say so. Although, whether or not the professor actually drank any of the water when I delivered the steak to the table, I'm afraid I do not remember that. Damn you. I have enough English to understand that at least. Yeah, oh, you understand, but damn you. Okay, for the benefit of all of code, it means bless you. I don't think that's what she said. I think it means the exact opposite. Thank you, Usuke. Anyway. Yes, that's when he had the paperwork. A fatal hemorrhage from ballistic trauma. Yes. Lucky for all of us, a little bomb of the worst is gonna kill us. You never know. You could have sensitive skin. Well, I mean, I guess if you had sensitive skin, I guess it wouldn't kill him. And there's well, no other signs of trauma of the victim's body in case some other cause of death. It could have been from the bullet from your gun, but you put an end to this innocent man's life. But that doesn't make sense. Bone must have happened straight away when the plate was first brought to the table above the whale. Yes, that's true. If this could even slightly, wouldn't have been able to make a bone like that. And if the victim bore his worst on the hard plate as soon as it was brought out from the kitchen, then he must have already been dead at that point. And yeah, the fact remains that the victim was killed by a gunshot on the chest. Until you're able to show the court evidence to disprove that, this is a complete waste of time. Akako, Professor Atchett is right. Bum. Okay, I don't think I can really do anything with that yet. Because obviously he was poisoned, without leaving a trace. If someone is shot, or strangled, or stabbed, or thrown from a height, however, a person's life is taken results in telltale traces on the body. Quite right, dear lady. And our police force has fully examined the body of the deceased, and there could be no doubt. Is that why I expected Hosonaga? As I've said, I always aim for the flawless investigation. There would be physical traces with all those causes of death, that's true. But maybe there's some other way of killing someone that doesn't leave a mark. Good old poison! If heaven forbid, you doubt me, young man, you're gonna have to tell everyone how exactly you think the professor did lose his life. Otherwise, I'm afraid your argument falls rather flat, doesn't it? Oh, pillage for fun! I don't know why I say it like that, but I wanted to go dramatic, apparently. Calling such a sweet young lady's innocence into question? Oh, my honor. I take sushi. She would cut down any who dare cause such aspirations. A way of killing someone that doesn't leave no trace. We need evidence to back us up here. Yes, evidence. Hold on, let me press that last statement. Do. I need to hit that last sentence. Inferior, what do you mean by that? Well, I think inferior means exactly what it sounds like. In the lands of the Great British Empire, the police stole everything they found at the crime scene for later examination. In this country, you investigate once and that's the end of it. Isn't that so? Oh, quite right. That carnival is open for business as usual today, just days after the incident. Exactly, which means even if the investigation takes a different direction, vital evidence may be lost. Doesn't even occur to you naive detectives to try to preserve a crime scene. I'm trying to be as tactful about this as I can, you understand? Ha! A killer bro! Amazing. He actually made our police maybe fall. Perhaps Professor actually is starting to finally see sense. I very much doubt that. Still, there's something about when Miss Ed said just a moment before when something didn't seem quite right. Okay, so how do I don't think we got a tutorial about how to, like, check the... Okay. Are we gonna get a little tutorial? Okay, we are getting a little tutorial. Do. Do.
Wait.
Okay, but how do I... For mode... but I don't know how I feel about the dramatic I forgot how I do it. I forgot how I do it! Which button is it? Okay, there we go. It's gonna tell me. I was supposed to say, which button is it? Hi, Ben. How are you? Hope you're doing well again. But detective's reaction is just the same as before. Why? Up to now, the detective's been in stand with Miss Boyd as her interpreter. But things are different now. For this testimony, the detective's just listening to what the English woman has to say. This could be a golden opportunity. What do you mean? When people are actually testifying, they're usually very careful not to let anything slip. However, when they're listening to someone else speak, you find them often let their guard down. Look at him. Yeah, he's so lost in his own thought. It's time to pursue the man in his train of thought. Sorry, pursue? Yeah, what's this pursue you speak of? I explain how to do it now when you escape. All I had to do with a witness Marco. What Marco? At the moment, we focus on Miss Burnett, who's the person actually making the current statement. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I thought we just moved for Marco, but here we go. When you're looking at our winners, you'll be able to pursue with A. It's kind of like Edgeworth explaining logic to Gumshoe. If you could catch the person at just the right time, you might uncover some new information to pursue. If you ever notice a strange atmosphere amongst the people on the stand, take a good look around. Among can never be the same ever again. Alright then, so first I should move the marker across with the arrow key and then focus on the detective, pursue him with A, see what's on his mind. Let's go. Oh, also about a new tripod. Because, well, the one I currently have sucks. I've been not very vocal, but I've mentioned that a few times. And, you know, I know I still have, like, you know, to end October and watch 100 episodes of GX, 50 sub, and then 50 dub. But, when it comes to the recording, I don't want to deal with a shitty tripod because God knows how long that's gonna take me. It's gonna take me a while to record. Well, I know Digimon Ghost Game is currently my longest review. How long is that? I think it legitimately became my longest running review by like legitimately a few seconds, if I'm not mistaken. It was a very small margin. Ghost Game is a 3-hour, 37-minute review in 35 seconds. So I have an inkling that GX Season 1 is gonna be even longer than that. I just have a feeling. Especially since GX Season 1 has a lot of one-off duels.
Excuse me.
At least it's better than yes. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to shock you. He really was lost in his thought, deeply. It looked like you were thinking something just now, Expectum. Perhaps having heard what the lady next to you had to say. If there's something you'd like to say, please, share with the code.
Objection!
What's the meaning of this? It's a delightful English woman who's testifying at the moment. He can't find fault for testimony, then the cross-examination should be over immediately. Oh, is that how it works? Absolutely not. Huh? The detective is in the stand, which makes him a vital witness. Yes, not to mention the fact that he's intimately involved in the case. Inspector Sonica. I think I'm starting to finally get his name. Yes? Do you have something to add in relation to the statement just made by Miss Brett? Well, yes, if you don't mind, I would like to speak. I really like her dress. I really like that shade of blue. The way is right. Our country's police practices are not as modern as was used in Great Britain. Which is why I, Satra Honsanaga, always strive to make every investigation I'm involved in flawless. What do you really mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean. I want to have evidence lacking on my watch. I'm not afraid to take everything I can from the scene of a crime. It's preserving evidence, you see. I don't care if becoming a crime scene thief. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. But I remember there was like, you know, the Disney Channel bumpers when it's like, you know, whatever Disney Channel star, and if they do the little Mickey Mouse ears, they go like, now you're watching Disney Channel. I remember there was a one with Selena Gomez who I have a massive crush on when I was younger. And there was one where she had blue pants, and my younger self was going ape shit over that. Like, if I was easily, like, that's how you keep me watching Disney Channel for at least 5 more seconds. Like, I really liked it. Like, I didn't understand why I liked it at the time, but I was enthralled by the color blue. I didn't put two together just yet. Well, it looks like the ladies with marks touched a no, though. Take this, for example. This is the bottle of carbonated water that I took to the victim's table in the day in questioning. Yes, it's lost all of its fizz. It's been open 3 days ago now. But it was carbonated water. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, there's some left in the bottle. I can see it. One day our police force will be among the best in the world. Our time is coming, guarantee it. I can't say I condone the witness's action, but I do understand the sentiment. The court will accept a glass of bottled water as evidence. Can I look at this? Hello? Hello? The label is written in a foreign language that I don't recognize. Do you know what it says, Cosmo? I think it's French. It must be very expensive wall. French? Oh my god. Well, to have raw input for France. Okay. Yes, but what does it say? That's what I'm asking. It goes, then go to France and ask. You could just say you didn't know. I don't think I can look at anything more. Miss Brett, can you confirm this is indeed the bottle for which you drank on the day of the victim's death? Yes, it was that bottle. What's that about? She seemed to avert her eyes when she answered the judge's question. Very well, counsel, you may resume the cross-examination. And the inspector would kindly control his fervor. Did I present the wall as like a posing method? Do I have proof of it yet? So this is the carbonated wall. It's the last drink Dr. Wilson ever had. It looks like there's still a little left in the bottom. Although it's just plain water now. You know, I've been sweating so much. I absolutely am parched. I just have a sip of this to keep me going. No, Yusuke, you can't do that. For one thing, that's evidence. You can't go drinking evidence. I mean, you can. Oh, no, you're right. We don't know what might be inside, do we? You never cease to amaze me, Yusuke. In more than one ways. I wonder, could there be anything in this wall? What's the matter? You gone quiet all the time. I think I might have just worked out something. An interesting possibility. Yes. Okay, yeah, represent of a wall. What is this? The ball of wall? Actually, this one method of killing a man without leaving a trace that comes to mind. The good old Posen, 1-2. Honestly, I'm referring to Posen. Posen? On the day of his death, we know that Dr. Wilson drank from this bottle of carbonated water. Could it be that there was poison inside? Could it be that Professor actually died after taking a sip of his glass? Odo. There's for fun with slap. On that day, he was sitting on the same table as the professor and able to slip the poison into his drink. There's only one person who could have done it. Gisela, Brett, it was you. This is outrageous to suggest a thing without a scrap of evidence. You little rookie imbecile. Have you ever considered the desecrate situation our country finds itself now? Have you forgotten that we've only just signed a code of friendship with the British Empire? Have you the bogus inkling that your rash accusations could jeopardize the entire tree? This is not a political arena. This tries to determine one individual's guilt with respect to one crime. What? The fact that this woman is British makes no difference. We're here to determine the truth. Ugh! If I may, I will silence you forever. I like her voice. British accents are very hit and miss for me in terms of whether I like it or not. But I do like her voice. It was you who should be silent. Of course. Dear lady. Where did that come from? She just snapped. I'm afraid I must have spoken unfairly before. I offer my most humble apologies. I'm sorry, my lady. To what are you referring to? I describe your police force as inferior, but no matter how inferior they may be, you still investigate this particular point thoroughly, I believe. The ball, I mean, it's a spectrum. And whether or not it contain poison or not, it's gonna be for glass. Of course. You did? Have you forgotten my guiding principle is already? I strive for a false investigation every time. I don't believe it. Believe it. We naturally tested the inside of a bar and its contents. And, what do you find, Inspector? I over-test for every toxin that's available in this country at the present time. We can find no trace of poison of any description of a bar of carbonated water, actually. What? Are you sure? Tests will meticulously carry out by the chief coroner himself. No. No! I'm grateful to all you Japanese. I felt weird saying that. I don't like that I said. It's like, I felt weird saying that. You've successfully established my complete innocence in this horrid affair. I felt yucky, I'll be honest. I felt yucky saying that. Thank you. But of course, dear Lane, the pleasure was all ours. I was so sure. This can't be right. Everything falls into place if he was poisoned. Thank you, Counsel. I think this cross-examination has clarified everything. As the prosecution episode, a shot to the chest from this gun is the only conceivable cause of death. Furthermore, the accused, who by his own admission was holding this weapon, is the only possible culprit. I'm done for. The court wishes to apologize for this great inconvenience this has caused you, Miss Brett. Oh no. I'm just glad the matter is resolved. Oh no! I forgot the guy's name for Family Guy, but best impression of him, I guess. Before proceeding, I must ask the counsel for the defense. Do you have any further new evidence to present the court at this point? Kazuma? I'm sorry, Yusuke. I have nothing more. Well, I mean, have you tried, like, having the glass tested? Well, if you excuse me now, I must be leaving. Again, not enough fan alpha, man. I'll say that again. Please, wait. Is it that? What's the meaning of this? Forgive me for intruding on court procedures, Your Excellency. Sato Mikotobob, Judicial Assistant to the Defense. Mikotobob? In my darkest hour, with nowhere left to go, she appeared like a bolt of lightning. In her hand, she carried a small package wrapped in a Fusoshiki cloth. I'm trying my best here. How much longer is this opening case? I feel like I've been here for days. I mean, I have been here for days, but that's besides the point. It's for multiple streams. Man, I miss when opening cases were like 30 minutes, man. 30 minutes to an hour. Well, I understand that you have a judicial assistant to defense, but why the sudden ingress into my courtroom? Hi, judicial assistant? A woman, no less? Perish for thought. The rules state that females are not permitted to this code of law other than to testify. Yes, I fully understand. I only ask for 5 minutes of time. I have some vile evidence I must hand over to defense. Ha! You too late, little girl. The trial's already been concluded. I believe the mallet has, well, the gavel hasn't been slammed down yet, so 5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more. But, Your Excellency, I'm most graceful. Let's get quiet over here. Who exactly are you? I'm sorry, there's no time. Please, Simply accept this for now. What is this? A report about something? We're in English. It's just allows Brett's research. The English woman's. After the trial resumed earlier, hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical facility and borrowed this paper. Oh yes, that's right. Miss Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with this case? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself. Oh, no, of course not. Special characteristics of Jesus. I tried once for Cerebellum Pop, and its effects on human subjects. Interesting. Kua? What's that? I never heard that word before. Me? Well, I mean, I have, but only in this game. Time's up. Her prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from this courtroom. There was too little time for me to read in detail, but I summarized what I could on a note, just inside the cover. If you think it could be valuable, please cast your eye over it. This is wonderful, thank you. Goodbye then. Good luck. You have long enough, Counselor. We can't not detain our English class any longer. I ask for prosecution of defense now one last time. Does EOSA have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but... The prosecution has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency. In this game, we all have options here. This really is our very last chance. Yes, I know. Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. Bad luck. But an earring's tale of a true Japanese warrior. Well, Miss Brett? Yes, Your Excellency. If you won't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer. It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long to your time. Forgive me, Miss Brett. It seems I wasn't clear. I realized it was phrased a question, however. You can just stay. See, I like this judge! He doesn't get pushed around by no clouds and no tigers. He is on point! Actually, to be fair, the judge wasn't pushed around Mo. He's like, I'm sick of Mo's shit. And if you make him talk more than he needs to, I'm giving you a penalty. Which, well, we can argue how much sense it actually makes, but besides the point. I may ask you to treat that as an own. I've said it many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense. My apologies, delay. So count them. Yes. Miss Jessica Brett. We understand that you're studying under Dr. Wilson at Yami University doing research. Research, by sheer coincidence perhaps, into a deadly poison. What? Poison? Where are you going with this, Counselor? A toxin known as Kua, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison in the body leads to instant death. What complete and utter nonsense? Kua, you say? I never even heard of it. You wouldn't have done. What do you mean? I mean, but you wouldn't have heard of Kua before. One very simple reason. It does exist in our country. Does it exist? Correct, which means no matter what tests the police can do for toxins, they never identify Kua. Why? Because there's no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. What? Oh no. Council, does this deadly poison truly exist? According to this report offered by a visiting research student from England, Kurai has long been used by the tribes people of South America as opposed to lace their arrows. It seems that reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. To lace the arrows? The report states that it's produced from extraction of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle, and it was first brought back to Europe on the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced by kurais suffer instant death. Does that about sum it up, Miss Brett? Trumpery. These aspirations are all trumpery. I gotta Google what trumpery means. I'm assuming like it means bullshit. But well, let's look it up. Attracts articles of they little value or use. The more you know. To start with, if a victim had been administered some kind of deadly poison, he would have squirmed and writhed in pain, and the iodines have surely have noticed instant paralysis. That's true. What do you have to say to that, Expecto? Honestly, I would have noticed a disturbance in the force like that. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What do you mean the other way around? The very fact the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that kurai was used. Explain yourself, Council! This moment the toxin enters a person's system causes instant paralysis. And as affected victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were in total agony, there would be no signs of visible pain at all. How terrible! Honestly, if a man lost all of his strength in his muscle, he would collapse onto the foam, but with a shell underneath him for support, as Dr. Wilson did. The effects would go largely unnoticed. I would think that he would maybe still fall over, but hey, you know, game is getting game. But I do follow Cosmo. Oh, I can't believe I forgot this. Dokkan announced the EZA for Hidden Goku. The LR of Hidden Goku, I like them. They're decent enough. Oh, also too, the Pokemon TCGs and releasing a black and white set, and people think this hints at a Univo remake sometime down the line. But I also see people worry that they're not going to get the Pokemon cards. Because, yes, Pokemon collecting has been a pain in the ass recently due to people buying them like investments. That's just paralysis. I thought poison caused instant death. The full explanation is extremely unpotent. The poison caused immediate paralysis, as I say, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a shot, the paralysis is so severe, it causes muscle but control respiration to fail. Respiration? In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. While all the victims conscious and well, just unable to move. That's hideous. Horrendous. Whatever word is. To the observer, it will look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would have been a living hell. God, I can't even imagine. That is the true nature of this deadly kunai poison. Are we finally done with the case, though? Are you suggesting that this bottle counts actually contains this terrifying poison? This is all very convenient, isn't it? A high fetal unknown poison for which there's no means of testing. What a happy tale for defense. If I may. All these facts, you think you're so clever! It's you who must be taught. Oh, of course. Delay? We're never gonna get done with this case. So this is how you Japanese behave, isn't it? What? You still know his honest hard work and then announce the results as if you discover him? I'm appalled! What a loathsome act. Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual. Whatever do you mean? Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to free him from a heinous crime. That really is a loathsome act. Wouldn't you agree? Enough of this. I, for one, refuse to accept it. The idea of some poster that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is, it's breaking the rules. What's so funny? Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency. Yes, Miss Brett? May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please? She's gonna drink out of it. She's gonna pour Tagami. Yes, I don't see why not. You gotta test the grass. And her pose. Don't get too big for your boots, you insignificant little iron boys. Sorry? To English women such as myself, the whole affair is financially commentary. Your little police games and these foolish fool courtroom antics. It's laughable, really. But I'm getting bored of it all now. I like the pinky out. She has a pinky out. Pinky out, SpongeBob. Pinky out. I'm getting. It's time for games to end. Cheers. Again, I love how you don't see her face. I think you see her. Do you see her face when she freaks out? Oh, her breakdown? Wait, what are you doing? No sparkle left after all. How appropriate for this shabby affair. I hate sparkling in water. I tried it once and I hate it with a passion. I like my water uncarbonated. Goodness, whatever's the matter? Y'all look quite stunned. So, no kurei. Kurai. The bar is clean, so that's what you're saying? You look quite insidious, little boy. But of course, that's simply the truth. Man, I love how smug she is. Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so conclusively here in the Grand Verum. Most kind. Thank you, William. For now, then, Yexi. Oh, yes, Miss Brett. I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the form of friendship between our countries. Oh yes, Delay. We are most gratified with all the assistance you have given. This doesn't make sense. There has to be poison in that ball. So how? How did she swallow a whole glass and lift it to have a tail? I don't understand it. Well, I suppose if nothing else, this little far eastern trade will make for an interesting conversation of the next party I attend in London. But if it has to be poison in that ball, I mean, if it was now, she'd be like, oh my god, why don't we put this on Instagram? But it couldn't have been, because otherwise she would have kneeled over dead. As I thought, there's no poison in that ball. What? Why, Ryusuke? Isn't it obvious? If it was poison there, she'd be dead by now. Sometimes your unaltered naivety really astounds me, but sometimes it's a need for a good standing until as dark as your uniform the ways of the world. Oh, is that what this color is supposed to represent? Oh. I got that wrong. Apparently. Hold on. The Cobra did put Kune in Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. The defense refuses to change its position. You serious? Oh, however, our duel actually got mad at me. You foolish fool! Are you blind? It's no possible way that a bar contains poison. I mean, we just saw this where drinking the water from it. That's why, why it complicates the argument, I would think. I believe that complication can be explained. How exactly? Okay. So. Very well, the defense. Yeah, maybe a full 50-50 chance be right. You know, you never know. Then I must actually just put that association with evidence. Well, I'm assuming it has to be infect a wound. But answer to this will is why here in Miss Boyette's own research report. There's no valid explanation. No. After all, we don't speak English. That report is all gibberish. You impudent young scout is trying to ridicule the Kodiak, see? I'm not trying to ridicule anyone. Honest. I'm just reading Satoru's notes. Akiko, this report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety above scope. You would direct us to the Foreign Section Council. Oh, shit. Which page was it on? It was on Special Characteristics. Cool, okay. I wanted to double check. Because I was like, I can see all of those technically. We've been hearing a lot about this Kunai poison. It's led me curious about something. Oh, count them. Well, it sounds for indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years. And to lace the heads of the arrows that would shoot a whatever play they're hunting. So we've been led to believe, yes. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please. But if they were to use these lace arrows, does that mean there would be traces of poison left for prey the hunters were going to eat? Yes, good point! So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because they would be eating poison. Good gracious, Council! No, that would be madness! But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see, that makes sense. Yes, and the mention of a particular detail seems a little strange to me, though. But it makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When kunai enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effect. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. What? I'm no scientist. Is that how poisons work? Is that how that works? Well, I mean, I guess it would have a different effect if something enters the bloodstream than via you just, like, ingesting it. I mean, it still ends up in your body, but it's a different way of entering, I guess. Miss Brett, you authorized this research. You know Kurenai's special characteristics, and you knew that you can make a spectacle for drinking that water without any danger to yourself. Someone cut her mouth so we can test it. You mailing glue. I didn't have time to read that. We're down with you, Skate. Turns out you're even better low than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? Hello? All of this person talk is fascinating, I'm sure, but I fail to see how it's possible. So the ill-bred little puppy, god dang, has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book, your book. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy, and it makes you look sane. What are you trying to say? Your schoolish boy logic has a fair flaw. A schoolish boy? Flaw? As your brain has managed to deduce, Kurenai is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acid nature of the gastrosuccus. Oh, yes, well, of course. Gastrosuccus? What are they? So, if this lethal person is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he? That's right. Good gracious! But it's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no? Oh, the code. Oh! The logic codes. The lady and the professor drank the same potion would be affected in the same way. In theory. Oh, you're trying to suggest. Yes, the Kurenai post is completely irrelevant to the case on trial. That's right. Sure, even a cockroach like you can understand something as simple as that. I like a goose or swan, whatever it technically is. Okay, are we almost done with this case though? What is this? Welling up inside me. I never felt like this before. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense, almost rage-like. Musuke smash! Even more than anything else, is an immense desire to take down my prey. Objection. Finally an objection! Oh. It scared everyone. I don't think so, Miss Jezebel, but... How dare you use that tone with me? You know very well there's no fair fall here. You know exactly why, even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison. You're alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence. As we know, this poison is completely harmless when ingested. My Monster Musume Volume 19 has been delayed to tomorrow. I'm upset. I want to read my Monster Musume. Especially since the title, like the cover, has a Yu-Gi-Oh reference on it. As this words so rarely point out to drink the same water as the professor. However, there's one fundamental and fatal difference between the two dinos. A fatal difference. I like reading it. I'm there for the plot, Ben. The toxic effects of Kurai are only found when the person enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But, what if there was a wound inside the mouth of a person drinking the poison water? inside. Yes, like the wound you might have if you just had been to the dentist and had teeth extracted, for example. Ugh. Ah! Miss Brett, you acknowledged many times in your testimony away that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. Ugh. So that's it. You used that knowledge to orchestrate this. Is she laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are so purifying. What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. You see, when you leave via evidence lying around, you never know what happened to what might happen to it. English! No! I mean, it could just slip. Oh, what? Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence might have just been tragically destroyed. No! What is this? What just happened? The English woman, she smashed that bottom. If the Supreme Court were a terrible blunder. Yeah, that's what that was. Okay, since obviously we're not gonna beat this today, this long-ass beginning case, we can switch over to math to do. I know what? Oops. I did again? I made the evidence disappear. But whatever. It's fine, I guess. Doo-doo. I mean, the only thing all of us you can do to be more incriminating is say I did. Okay, so we do got a new deck. We can try for going Sarcophagus deck and see how well that works out for us. But hold on, I need to pimp out this deck. No. Wrong button. I meant... No. Hold on. Did I have to go out to change the accessories? I think I had to go out to change the accessories. Oh. We're having, for words, difficulties. Okay, what would be... You know what? We got a magical hound smile, so I use it. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot we got the Blaze Accelerator. You know what? We're going Paw of Greed because he's smiling. I don't care about the 3 main cards. Oh, I have a fun video I can do, like, at some point. It's like, look over the ban list and like do a top 10 like ban cards that I think can come off of ban list. And I would totally have like as an honorable mention for like a to add chaos to the chaos RA chaos. Have Paul Green at 1. See the madness that comes from that. One would need a Chinese sarcophagus foes. I'm getting trap tricks. Okay. I might have to unpoem this, depending. Oh yeah, you get 2 normal summons have gone. Okay, it's gonna be probably Suena, but I have to unpoem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to unpoem you. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh. Well, we proposed line of text, unaffected by trap cards. Well, that would help. That would help, wouldn't it? Shh, we're not talking about it. Okay. So we're gonna get both of those out. I'm assuming. That's annoying. Well, I feel like I messed her up a bit, huh? I deserve to lose. Like, I deserve to lose this. Oh, so it is crazy to me. But we've gotten to the point of like trailers and shit. Where like, because the GTA 6, a new GTA 6 trailer dropped today. And I saw a YouTube video, it's like, oh my god, they shall drop the trailer for GTA 6. I'm like, yeah, remember when like companies would just drop trailers and that would be it? Like, you know, it ain't like, oh my god, we got the teaser for the trailer, we got the trailer for the trailer. Like, you know, people would just drop trailers. I'm like, yes, this is how it should be. It should be like the tease. It shouldn't be, you know, rolling up your pants leg. Be like, here's the leg. Teasing us for just the leg. I feel like I lost the metaphor though. But besides the point, it's like, yes. I do appreciate Rockstar now, like, fucking overhyping the trailer, basically, and just releasing it. Also, too, with Until Dawn movie released, I totally forgot that they made a remaster of Until Dawn on PS5, even though it released on PS4. Do not ask me. Because I think that's a bit silly. I mean, a lot of Sony's like remasters, like this generation, I think are a bit silly. Yaks me! Like, what's the point of remastering all these PS4 games when you could already play them on the PS5? Just saying. And I kinda don't want any unless you got Dragoon, hun. It'd be nice to have a spell. I was still salty yesterday with my opponent's like with triple attack and talents. Taking control of Dragoon twice. Oh, I'm playing against a War deck. Okay. This is gonna be a fun match, man. Ultra Mega Chicken, arise! I remember when Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge used to be on iTunes. Does anyone else remember those days when like a bunch of YouTube videos used to be on iTunes? I'm gonna give that. Doesn't matter which one. I feel like each time I like negate or destroy like King Sarcophagus, I always have one in hand. My point exactly! Always, 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 always have one in hand. I think I accidentally made the dogs bark by banging my foot on the floor. That's 100% on me. I think. Oh no, but it's actually someone out of a dough. Okay, but it's just perfectly timed. I hear voices. But, oh, like, it's ridiculous. They'll always go, oh, I'm getting such kicks and confidence. I'm like, haha, stopped you. It's like, oh, I only had one in the hand. And I'm like, come on. I'm not gonna be a fan of this. Well, I just lose. Cool. But, oh no, they don't attack. Okay. Okay. Cool. Haha! Cannot be destroyed by monster effects. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna summon you without triggering. It's perfect. Okay. Dragoon is gonna Dragoon. Thank you for the attack boost. Does that include itself? It does include itself. Okay. Gotta give that IP just in case. I think I got this. I think I'm confidently got this. Draw. So I want to end with Dragoon because he was the real playmaker. There we go. Yeah. Oh! Okay, cool. We got 2 missions done. We did not do the XC summon. Oh! Yeah. Okay, we got 5 tickets. When does this end? Okay. Let's see how hard this is. You actually could. Except for. God. I think, okay. I was thinking way too hard about that. With 1 level 2 monster, 1 level 4 monster on field, you expect summon Destroyer from the grave using a sack phase. Okay. So that's a 7. So if you decrease 12, you can summon 12. Decrease it by 5. That would be 2. So 12 and 9 are clear. So it would be 11. Okay. Look, we're doing math properly. Your opponent uses the effect of outage for goal or this is a U question. To spread someone to their field while Squeeze Dragon is first up on the field. What would happen if you were to activate Lost Word with outage as a target? Well, I don't think it could be activated based off how permanents worked when it. Okay, so I think it cannot be activated. Oh! It could be. The more you know. You have 21 cards in your graveyard, none of them on your field. You have to change the fact of graveyard as many times as possible. How many times can it activate? 3. Twice! Oh, how am I supposed to? This is some random ass link monster from late Brains, but no one knows. Apparently I do. Oh fuck. It's one of these 3. I think it's specifically teal. It's aqua. How much did I get it wrong? I don't know. Trinities. I think it's Seal Jamin Waves. Hold on, wait, Jamin Waves. Oh, I cannot view card. Shaw Cannon. Okay, I was correct. Got instinct. It's not Splash Mage. I know that on top of my head because I actually use Splash Mage. For other three, I really don't use. So you have to. No, okay. I don't think I got. I need that last question. I don't need the explanations. Okay, let's try that again. I swear I know this game. Fudge. I don't know. I'm glad the sea god came in handy. Okay, well, send to you graveyard. Supposedly, you only control one monster. This color has also able to activate that if you control. That's what they say. I don't know these cards' effect. Show. Let's go with this. Okay, cool. That's correct. Spiny. I don't think Spiny does. I know Denial and Sephiroth do. I don't think Spiny does. Cool. I know my. I was like, I know my Silent Greats. I used to play them. I think it's Shua. Nope. Okay. Cool. Your opponent activates Brain Fusion. You activate an opponent's hand say card. In response. Oh. You know how long Snow has been banned in TCG? I think fusion would be applied. Nope, it's still negated. Well, you know. We know this time! Twice! Thank you for getting that wrong last time. Okay. It's 2, but the Xyz is not Xyz summoned. Okay, if another card you control is destroyed by battle on an opponent's card effect, to attach an Xyz. Oh! I think it's extra deck. Oh, I cleared it! Okay, cool. Damn, man. I got it. Cool. It's like, expect me to remember all these facts on top of my head. Okay, what is this? Such a summon a monster from a graveyard. Cool. Man, those are hard. They get really hard. Let me see what I can do via, because yeah, I was I probably got some packs I can open. I'm gonna head out. Okay, Ben, thanks for coming out. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. We got a wall of revealing light we can stall. We can make it 7,000, no one can hit over us. And we'd be Gucci. Oh man, that would be funny though if we actually did that. It would go terrible for us because it's us, but yeah, we could do it. But it's a very strong possibility for us. Okay, we can wake up here. No reason to choke. Let's go foes. Let's try and set up. Okay. Well, we could Maxine. This is a terrible going first hand. Terrible going first hand. I'm gonna just do this now. I just need to not die here. And hopefully that'll be the case. But probably not. No, man. Okay. I mean, Carbide is definitely not a bad option. But I would have liked that opening hand. Oh well. Oh, that also a nice option for opening hand. Oh, I can activate one Ash per tone. Man, so all the cards just wanna be hiding. Okay, so that's for that target. Oh, there you go, something. Well, yeah. Recycle the mage. Spirit. Going to know spirit. I have so many cards in hand. Ain't even funny anymore. I hope I get my tone. Oh, shade time to draw out. Oh yeah, and Maxine. Oh well. That's been actually pretty good. Did I draw my foot hatch? I still live. Barely. Well, no, but Kim Mausoleum still, I believe. Oh no, I live. I mean, I could hatch it. Oh. Well, that kind of stinks. Nah. Could've, I know I lost this. Yep, but it's game. Cool. I drew all the wrong cards. Well, I drew the right cards when I didn't need them. So I guess, well, correct cards, wrong time. Willing. That's so much in pain there, Paul Green. Ah, look, it's a marshmallow. A more Emily. I don't know why he'd be my Mo Emily, but he know what he did. Gonna have a Dark Magician. Special. Set. Gonna add water. Oh, you had to be playing some form of Teal Elements. Oh, we're here for the white at least, huh? Here for the stupid Teal Elements wide. Did I just see Chris to beat Samoto? I did. But I'm assuming he's saying it to grave. Also have a King's Sarcophagus. Oh, they're playing with above 40 cards. I did not notice that until now. And we got Lights from. Okay. I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure that triggers a few effects for you, but hey, gotta protect my monster. I have wombo combos. Oh, Snow isn't banned in Master Duel? Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, you got a Fiendsmith thing going on for you, too. I mean, why not? Might as well have everything in that deck. Might as well. I feel like I'm about to just, again, just get destroyed. Completely. I'm surprised I haven't run out of time, to be honest. Because I feel like, you know, they just keep trucking along. The trucko, the truck. Oh, yeah. That would irritate me. Can't be destroyed by monster effects. Apparently people don't know that. Which is fair because I tried to activate permanence on trap strike monsters, so who am I to fucking speak? You got something? Get negated, I know. Gotta try. Got to try. Aha, I can negate. Then frame, drive them. Ash. I mean, it really doesn't stop you, but... Here comes snow. There's now once per turn. Why? I still never understand why snow is never made once per turn. A hard once per turn. It's just free fucking goodwill hunting over here. full of snow. Here comes Tranguayo. Get my ashes, man. Dude. How much cards do you have left? 19. I mean, I still love. I know it. I lose! No! That's frustrating. I mean, all you had to do is attack. You know, 2 cards in hand. You can just attack. You can just attack. There we go. And you win a GG. Boy. That was a bit painful. Just a tiny bit. But I would like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a real fun blast. Tomorrow will be more Pokemon Ranger, and then hopefully Thursday we get past case 1 of the Great Ace Attorney.